This is the Microschool Minute, your weekly dose of microschooling news and events.
Class is back in session, and so are we. So welcome back. If you're new to the show, each week we dive into the latest headlines, trends, and stories shaping the world of personalized learning. And for our returning listeners and Microschool pioneers, a huge thank you for your continued support.
The education landscape is experiencing significant shifts, particularly in school choice programs and alternative education models. Recent assessments of education savings accounts, ESAs, and microschooling initiatives reveal important trends and outcomes that are shaping educational policy decisions across multiple states. The ESA program's implementation has revealed some surprising patterns in student movement. While originally intended to help students leave underperforming schools, the data shows a more complex picture. In Davidson County, 80% of ESA students came from schools with A, B, or C grades, while only 18% came from lower performing schools. Memphis showed similar trends, with 58% of students leaving better performing schools. Hamilton County proved an exception, with 50% of ESA students coming from D or F graded schools. The Comptroller's report specifically noted that most schools' students leaving to participate in the ESA program are neither reward nor priority schools. Current enrollment patterns show that nearly half of all ESA students had re-enrolled in the program, while 28% came from public schools and 14% were entering kindergarten. The program was championed by Governor Bill Lee as a way for parents to choose higher achieving schools, though the Comptroller's report indicates this intended outcome isn't necessarily materializing as planned. The program's effectiveness shows mixed results in academic performance. ESA students generally performed worse on standardized tests compared to public school students, though they did outperform their peers in Memphis Shelby County schools. An encouraging sign is that scores from students receiving ESAs have increased over time. Virtual schools participating in the ESA program showed particularly concerning results, with only 20% proficiency in English language arts and 17% in math. Parent satisfaction remains high at 95%, though this figure comes with a significant caveat. Only 15% of participating families provided feedback. The current ESA provides approximately $9,747 per student, which falls about $3,000 short of average private school tuition costs. Most participating private schools are religiously affiliated. The income cap is set at 200% or less of the federal income eligibility for free school lunch, which amounts to $83,599 for a family of four. According to an EdChoice analysis, approximately 76% of families in ESA-eligible counties qualify for the program. Regarding microschools, the National Microschooling Center's recent report highlights important findings about measuring impact. Unlike traditional public schools that focus heavily on test scores, microschools emphasize both academic and non-academic growth. The report, based on input from 30 microschool leaders across 13 states, suggests that alternative assessment methods, including observation-based reports and parent-student surveys, may better align with microschool missions. 4 specific examples of successful impact measurement models were highlighted from schools in Nevada, Florida, Mississippi, and Arizona. In Mississippi, comprehensive education reform is underway with several key initiatives. The state is implementing a new ESA program, allowing 12,500 students to access state funds for private education, with the slots divided into 2 pools of 6,250 each. The first pool is reserved for current K-12 system students, representing roughly 1.5% of Mississippi's total student population, while the second pool is open to all Mississippi students eligible for public school enrollment. The base funding is $6,695.34 per student, resulting in an estimated first-year cost of $42 million. The program prioritizes low-income students and includes provisions for annual growth of 2,500 additional slots, provided the previous year's allotment is fully utilized. Public-to-public transfers are being streamlined through new legislation. The current law requires agreement from both sending and receiving schools, but proposed changes would remove the sending school's veto power while maintaining the receiving school's right to accept or decline students. A $5 million fund has been established to compensate receiving districts for local property tax differentials, addressing a common critique of the transfer system. The reforms include support for special needs education with uncapped ESAs providing base student cost plus additional funding, $2,900 for special needs, and $1,000 for dyslexia support. The state is also expanding its literacy and math programs, which have received national recognition for fourth grade student gains, with the aim of sustaining improvements through eighth grade. For homeschool families, the reforms create a $5 million fund offering up to $1,000 per family for educational resources, distributed by lottery if demand exceeds funding. The inclusion of the Tim Tebow Act, already enacted in over 30 states, will allow homeschool students to participate in extracurricular activities within their local school districts. These developments reflect a broader national trend toward increased educational choice and alternative learning models. States are experimenting with various approaches to improve educational outcomes and satisfaction for diverse student populations. The expansion of ESA programs, particularly in southern states, suggests this movement will continue to grow and evolve.
Thank you for tuning in to the Microschool Minute, your weekly review of microschooling news and events. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to support us, consider leaving a review. Until next week, happy microschooling.